Well, I haven't been on here for a few days, so you may wonder what I've been up to. As my regular followers, you know that my mom, who is 86, came and stayed with me for 2.5 months while she had shoulder replacement surgery. So she was going to stay with me for a week, and it turned into 2.5 months because in the middle of all that, we decided to move her to a closer apartment. So the last few days, we were actually doing the move. So let me just ask you this. How many of you could have done this for your parent having your current job? How many of you could have taken that time off and given your parent the care that they needed? Now, we asked all the healthcare professionals ahead of time how much care she was going to need after the fact. Right after her surgery, the therapist came in and they asked us, what her living situation would be like when she came home. Nobody indicated to us that it would be in her best interest that she was not really alone for any length of time for a while. Now, let me be clear. Could she have been by herself? Yes, she could. But what would her quality of life have been like? Horrible. Because let me tell you what, when you're getting shoulder replacement on your dominant arm, you don't have use of that dominant hand. So everyday living activities would have been extremely stressful. And in the process, she would have injured her other arm, which is already, kind of wearing out too. I was only able to do this because I work for myself. So I'm here today to just say, we never know what life is going to throw at us. And being able to be there for family when they need it is, I think, one of the most valuable things that we can have in life. Those of you who follow my story know I started my online business a year ago because I was a fitness instructor and I knew my body would wear out eventually. And then in December, I started having problems. And in January, I unexpectedly had to quit teaching due to back issues. And if it wasn't for that, I would have still been teaching and working and not been able to be there for my mom and been able to just take off work just like that. But because I had the foresight to go ahead and start an online business, because I knew eventually I was going to need backup income, I had set myself up for success to be able to do that. So I would just say to you right now, regardless of what your life situation is like, no one's job is secure. No one's job. In this economy, nobody's job is secure. Look at your situation with your job, with your family, and look at what it would mean to you to be able to have the financial freedom to make those kinds of decisions should an emergency arise. If you'd like more information how, I would be more than happy to get you started.